Hello everyone, how you going? And welcome to 27 Facts that will make you question your existence. Now obviously we've been checking out Australian facts and weird things. We've also checked out some international laws, but now we're just going a little bit existential with just questioning your existence. So let's see what these people want to say to us.
This is Earth.
Jeez,
this is where
that's
you
a little
live.
bit dramatic, isn't it?
And this is
What
where
the
you
hell?
live in your neighborhood. The solar system.
That was so random, but whatever. 27 facts that will make you question your entire
Here's
existence.
the distance between the Earth and the Moon.
Whoa.
Doesn't look too far, does
Holy
it?
moly.
Think again. At their farthest points, the Earth and the Moon are 252,088 miles away.
Wow, that is pretty incredible. I'm fairly sure that I would have seen the scale like this before, but it just blows me away every time. I always think of the moon as being so much closer, and really, I can only assume, or I thought the moon was slightly bigger than that. I thought it was about a quarter of Earth. But hey, considering this entire image right here is about scale, I can only assume that they got it correct, but no, that is just so insane. Alrighty then, what else did I have to say?
Inside that distance,
Whoa.
you could fit every planet in our entire solar system.
I forgot
But
about
let's talk
that.
about planets. The Great Red Spot on Jupiter, that's about 2 times as big as Earth. And
Fair
Saturn
enough.
is about 9 times wider than Earth. Saturn's rings are so large that a few of the fragments within them
Yeah.
are as large as mountains.
Yes, absolutely.
But that's nothing compared to our sun. Just remember, this is Earth.
Yep,
And this is Earth from the Moon. This is Earth from Mars.
Mars. Oh my goodness.
Here's Earth from just behind Saturn's rings.
Look at that image. That is ridiculous. How the hell do we have that image? Like, let's be honest for a second here. How the hell do we have an image of that? It's not like we're living in the 30th century or anything like that. We just go, oh yeah, just flying out to Saturn, just going to snap a photo and just come back. No, we literally had to send some poor probe just out for, a kind of a one-way trip, obviously, just to go get a photo from behind some rings. I mean, that's just completely ridiculous. But no, there were so many things they just mentioned there. From the fact that they were talking about how big Saturn is in terms of just fitting 9 Earths inside, I guess just the planetary size, not even the ring size, and still just so many other things like mountains of Saturn. Jupiter has 2 Earths within it. And also taking it back here to this photo, that is also ridiculous. The fact that we have a photo of Earth from Mars. Like, I can understand the moon because it's, well, we obviously know it's a little bit closer, but just from other planets, or I'm going to take this one and just say that it's from another planet basically because look how close we are. That is just insane.
Just beyond Neptune,
Whoa.
4 billion miles away.
I mean, I would have liked a few more pixels, but no, that is pretty insane. The grain of that photo is ridiculous as well. Man, I can only assume that that would have been a very difficult photo to snap, but I wonder why there is no, well, just nothing else we can really see in terms of other planets or anything like that. Because I would have thought that this entire image is actually really wide and they've zoomed in a bit here, but then again, space is just so unimaginably huge that it's probably like, oh yeah, that's just like 1% or 0.0001% of the entire solar system that we're seeing here.
But a billion's a big number, so let's put that in perspective.
Yeah.
1 million seconds equals about 11 and a half days.
Okay.
Whereas 1 billion seconds equals over 31 years.
Whoa,
Let's step back a bit.
that's a little bit of a thing,
Here's
isn't
the
it?
size of Earth compared with the size of our sun.
Look at that, the solar
Terrifying,
flare.
right?
Oh no.
And here's that exact same sun from the surface of Mars.
Oh, not from Mars. I thought that was going to be
As
Nevada or
Carl
something.
Sagan once mused,
The total number of stars in the universe is larger than all the grains of sand on all the beaches of the planet Earth.
Absolutely.
and there are some stars out there that are much, much bigger than our little wimpy sun.
Oh yeah, and that's even considering the fact that the star is like 99.997 or 97 or something, like absolutely absurd number of the total mass of the entire solar system. And so you go, oh yeah, you know, Earth fits multiple times within Saturn, it fits like 1,000,000 times within Jupiter, and then you go, well, all of that mass, all the planets combined, all the other bits and pieces, no, that's only like 0.03 or 0.003 or whatever it is. It's a tiny fraction of the entire gas ball that is just, well, I guess we just orbit around.
The biggest star we know of, VY Canis Majoris, is about 2,000 times the diameter of our sun.
1,000 times.
But none of those compares to the size of a galaxy.
Oh, of course. Let alone super black holes and things.
In fact, if you shrink the size of our solar system down to the size of a quarter, and
Okay.
shrink the Milky Way galaxy down using the same scale,
Wait,
the
what?
diameter of the Milky Way will be roughly the size of the United States.
Wow. Wait, okay. Try and
In
just
fact,
grasp
if you
that
shrink
again.
the size of our solar system down to the size of a quarter,
I don't exactly
and
know
shrink
how
the
big a
Milky Way
quarter is.
galaxy down using the same scale, the diameter of the Milky Way would be roughly the size of the United States.
Wow, I mean, to be honest, I don't really know how much that helps people, because to kind of picture a single quarter within an entire country is pretty darn ridiculous, and almost just as hard as trying to picture the entire solar system to the entire Milky Way. But no, there is some insane things. Like, I wonder, when was this video made? Okay, 2018. I'm actually fairly sure that we've found some bigger stars, or proposed, I guess, bigger stars than, what was it, VY Canis Majoris is what he was talking about?
Majoris,
yeah, look, he was talking about VY Canis Majoris. I'm fairly sure it's definitely up there, and they don't exactly know the obviously diameter of all these things. They can't just go out there and get a big long tape measure and just go, yeah, no, this one's to the millimeter. But to be fair to them though, they have so much data in terms of, well, just so many different stars to pick from them. They go, okay, we think that this one's this size and roughly this size over here and roughly this size over here, and so you can just kind of get an idea of what every little one is. And so when you actually move on to the mega ones, you go, this one kind of looks like this one, so we're going to put it higher.
The Milky Way galaxy is huge.
Yep. I mean, definitely not the biggest thing,
its
but it's
diameter
big.
is about 100,000 light years wide, which, when converted to miles, is about
don't
621 quadrillion,
Yeah.
371 trillion,
no.
192 billion, 237 million, 333,890 miles.
I like how they said about and then they did a number
Inside
like that.
of all of that is you.
Hey, look at us over there. I can see
You
my
live
house
in
from
this
here.
tiny portion of the Milky Way.
Oh, man.
But even still,
Here we go. We're
our
going to zoom out
galaxy is
again.
a little
Oh,
runt
of course
compared
we
with some
are.
others.
Where's Andromeda?
NGC 6744,
Ooh.
a spiral galaxy similar to our own, is
Okay.
twice as wide as the Milky Way,
Wow.
stretching over 200,000 light years across.
200,000. Obviously, that means 4
It
times
is
as big.
massive.
Yeah.
But let's think bigger. In this picture
Okay.
alone, taken by the Hubble telescope,
Oh,
there
what
are
a
thousands
photo.
and thousands of galaxies.
That is an insane photo. I mean, I've definitely seen it before, but we have to appreciate that that just should blow every single person away every time you see it. Like I was saying, how the hell do we have a photo of Earth from Saturn or whatever it was? And now we're getting a photo of, what was it, like thousands of galaxies within one photo? Like, honestly, that is absolutely ridiculous. I don't want to know the kind of exposure time that poor Hubble had to do for that, but just look at that. The fact that there were just so many individual pockets. Like, you just go, what? How is every single one of those possibly life-bearing in terms of the same kind of things that we have gotten? So yeah, that's just an insane photo.
Each
My
containing
goodness.
millions or
All the
billions of
colors
stars
as well. I wonder
with
how they
their
did
own
that. Maybe it's
planets.
just IR difference.
Some of the objects seen here may have formed as many as 11 billion years ago. Just
Yeah.
3 billion years after the Big Bang.
I certainly feel as though we're getting towards the existential crisis
This
that I was
period
talking
of time is considered one of the busiest star-forming periods.
about. Oh yeah.
And just keep this in mind. That's a picture of a very small,
Yes.
small part of the universe.
Look at that. I wonder what kind of angular degrees and
So if you're ever
minutes it
feeling
actually
upset
is.
about your favorite show being canceled, or the fact that
Aw.
they play Christmas music way too early,
Oh no.
just remember,
Oh,
this
it's so
is
relatable,
your
isn't
home.
it?
Earth.
Everybody just hates that. Oh, there we go. That's going to be the end of the video for them. But no, everybody just. I want to take that back. Actually, that was so well.
Or the
Get
fact
out
that
of
they
here.
play Christmas
The
music
fact
way
that they
too
play
early,
Christmas
just
music
remember.
way too early. Oh, it's just so relatable, isn't it? Honestly, that just completely trumps the entire rest of the video. No, we don't need to talk about black holes, suns, galaxies, stars, whatever you might want to call it. No, just all of that just pales into comparison to the torment that Christmas music playing in July, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, maybe some people do Christmas in July, but let's just say August. Christmas music in August is just a crime against humanity. And honestly, I think it should just be eradicated. But no, even though they certainly did start to zoom out in terms of just showing, oh, here's a photo from Hubble, here's all these things, they certainly did not zoom out as far as I thought they were going to be. Like, okay, here's your galaxy, and then here's your galaxy in your local group, and then here's your local group within their supercluster, and all those different things. And then you go, oh wow, there's black holes like the size of the universe. That's pretty cool. But to be honest, I guess this video was actually 27 facts. I don't really know how many facts there were because I didn't put a counter or anything up, but I'm just going to take their word on it. There were 27 facts in here. You know, we got the size of the galaxy, all these different things, and you go, wow, I guess there's a hell of a lot of different information. You just go, oh my goodness, I am tiny. And so I guess in terms of the entire question your existence part, you can look at an image like this and go, wow, that just makes me feel completely insignificant and I just hate the entire thing. Or you can just go, well, it's pretty cool. We live in a marvelous, just fantastic, ridiculously, unfathomably crazy universe. Really, there are just so many different words that could be used to describe the universe. And still, against all odds, we're just here doing our thing, whether it be good or bad or whatever. It doesn't really matter in terms of when you're talking this scale. But anyway, in saying that, I reckon I'm going to call it there. So thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, feel free to do the YouTube algorithmic things down below. Also, if this is the first video of mine that you're watching, then make sure to check out some of the other ones we've done, which are a little bit closer to home, and also make sure to check out the original video that I'll link in the description. Or hey, maybe even just want to consider subscribing so that you don't miss another one of these in the future. But all in all, have a good one and see ya.